scenario. Here's the scenario. The scenario. Here's the scenario. Here's the scenario. Here's the scenario.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario. I am Brendan Sagalow, being joined with me, as always,
by Mike Feeney and also
Mike Conan.
and we got a great guest, a returning guest, a friend of the show, an enemy of me personally. Give it up for Luke Mones, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Great to be back.
He's your only ally.
I know.
he's your best friend.
This is my best friend.
This is who you go to.
And I,
When you don't want
when
to
I
show
have
Feeney
important stuff.
something.
When I have to show important stuff, this is who I go to.
Does he?
we can't get started on that right now.
No. This is great. This is a good. Now I
we-
feel like it's coming.
We do have a running thing with our friend group because it's
Whoa.
like you guys are a friend group,
Sure.
and then we're a friend
Is
group.
it a friend group if it's two people?
You guys are in a group chat of one-on-one. But
If you look at two people and you go, look at that group.
yeah,
we're friends.
Yeah.
We don't talk.
Yeah.
We're friends.
yeah. But I'm
I
saying,
consider myself friend.
but I
friends
want
with you
to,
guys.
as a person who's incredibly close with Brendan,
Yeah, right,
as
right,
we
right.
are,
Right.
because
Blood
we always
brothers.
joke around on this podcast that like sometimes when Brendan will we call it like pulling away for a few weeks where he'll
Yes.
kind of go MIA or
Right,
whatever.
yes.
We joke around in that time that he's just going to you and being like, I'm not talking to my other friends right now.
Right,
now,
right,
does
right,
he
right.
do that?
Well,
with,
if
with
he
you?
first prides it out
First
of
of all,
me.
it's interesting that you were kidding because I wasn't. And
Yeah.
I knew that Brendan would run into the arms of Luke whenever
Well,
he didn't want to.
What's crazy, and
I'm always running into his arms. Look how long they are.
I came prepared to talk about this. Is Brendan was in LA, and he came to my Easter party,
Mhm.
and for like half of the Easter party, he was like in a far corner of my apartment, away from everybody, on the phone. I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm on the phone with Feeney." And then I come back, and then I saw you.
That is true. That
I
is
saw
true.
you half an hour later, and I go, "Bro, well, come on."
I'm
we're
on
about
the
to
phone
do it."
in
You
his
go-
laundry
and you go in like where the laundry machine is. He goes, "I'm talking to Cannon. It'll be half an hour."
Half an hour.
He was on the phone with both of you for legitimately 45.
He was
an
on
hour.
the
have
phone
a
with me
really-
long because he got off the phone with me being like, I gotta go. Luke's getting mad at me.
Yeah.
And then you got
And I
off
think
the-
I said the same thing to Kennedy, but I said it more like, I gotta go. Luke's getting mad at me.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I think I'm
people-
gonna stick around.
yeah, it was very like my mom is yelling me it's dinner time.
was a
How
lot of-
brazen of him to just flaunt
It's okay.
his side chicks in front of you.
On Greek
Unbelievable.
Easter of all celebrations.
I'm sending dick pics.
I'm just trying to make you
Wish.
guys know that I've experienced this too. It was Greek Easter.
It's hard being a good friend, and I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. I think what Luke is saying is that this is the real group.
Right.
He's the orbiting
I'm okay with that.
outsider.
I'm okay.
And
I'm
this
okay to
is-
I agree.
Pete Bested out of here.
we would our whole dynamic visually changes. If now we have
Yeah.
this tall glass of water.
I'm
on
the
it.
short one then?
Yeah.
I can't handle that. Actually, you're immediately
sucks,
out, Luke.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or Nicole, you stay on board.
Well, there has been times that I have been bad friends to each and every one of you, and I'd like to
right.
take this moment to publicly apologize. As you know,
Stop looking at me while you talk about this when it's really to him.
I don't even want to see it.
I'm the only one who has to
I don't even want to look at him.
Right
He's
I'm
looking
very
at Nicole
sorry.
through the
Like I
computer.
said, I love you. I love you very much.
Thanks, man. I love you too.
There it is.
Yeah.
And
And
I
this
would
is
like,
how we
how
do.
about for the kind of ducking out of the Easter party?
So wait,
For like, it was for 2 hours. Jesus.
It was a
That-
4-hour party.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately a 4-hour party.
were people like,
I was doing keto.
All the comedy left Luke's voice with that last.
Yeah, but I
just
stayed.
a 4-hour party.
Here's okay. So I called, but
Fucking bullshit, dude.
What did I do?
Did you?
What did
wait,
I do?
Did you? How did it end? Did you
I
leave? Were
stayed
you
and I
pissed?
hung out and I
I think we've all I'm sure been in some type of this situation, if not just a similar situation. This is a Greek Easter. My girlfriend Alyssa is Greek. A lot of the people at the party were her friends. It's
Yeah.
her party. I was
Right.
there as a supportive boyfriend. Blah blah blah. Really, one of my only friends from my side was Brendan.
you had a
So
lot
you
of people.
represented.
I
Brendan
was, you had a
instantly-
lot of
Brendan
and I'm
walks
like,
in, is like, "Oh wow, there's 3 eyebrows total in this place."
Yeah.
He just starts insulting everybody.
Yeah.
Where's your diner? All right. What are you going in the back to ass fuck? All right, Greek Easter. Hello, everybody.
Hey, but really, democracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does it feel to have a broke country?
All your buildings are ruins. Brendan Sagalow, how are you?
Hey,
Haven't made anything
I
in
shake-
2,500 years. How
I
are you?
shake with a card. I go, hey, nice to meet you.
You go.
Now-
I love your yogurt. Hi,
Well,
Brendan.
hey, I'll apologize for you
And to the Greeks.
and to the Greeks.
Thank you.
Can we?
I apologize, Greeks.
Can I ask you this? So he was on the phone for like whatever half
It
of the
wasn't
party
half
or
the
whatever,
party.
or a
You're
long
making
amount of
it
party.
up. You're making it up.
What date was this?
This was it's the day. It's a week after Easter, after regular Easter.
Oh, so I can't even go back in my
Yeah,
call
yeah,
log
yeah.
to see.
I think you could, but that would take
not
a
your,
while.
not
You
your
have to-
call log. No, he couldn't go back. It's a week
Really?
call log.
You can't go.
And now here's where I'd like to roll right into it as just not to control the narrative as the guest, but I think you know that you can't go that far back in the call log.
Oh, gas
Guys, really
No,
think so much about
This
like you think
is-
that I'm maniacal.
This is your pub.
I want him to find it because
This is because
it.
because I love this. This is not influenced by me.
Yeah.
This is not influenced by Feeney. Not influenced by Nicole. It's solely a response to your behavior. So stop trying to make this a round thing. I am just really
This is a round
interested to
thing.
hear. Yeah, you are the
Take
round
that,
thing.
I'm the
YouTube
round
comments.
thing.
Say he's the victim.
You see how they treat me, you guys?
Don't look at the camera. That's great. Don't do a Jim from The Office. You can't Jim The Office, the podcast.
Brendan is using you all as shrapnel. Just human fucking just I don't even know the word.
I had this take before talking to them. In fact, I brought this take in an envelope, a sealed envelope, and I handed it to Mike.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
And I didn't even hear it. I heard the subject to the sentence, and I already agree.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I believe that you underplay your intelligence on this podcast in order
Maybe.
to foster a dynamic that garners sympathy.
The old Jessica Simpson chicken of the sea
Maybe.
dance.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hot blonde with
I
big
don't know.
tits.
I don't know. What does that mean? Is it chicken? I don't know.
That's such a perfect.
Aren't I so sweet? I appreciate that you think I'm that kind of genius.
It's not. It's that you're a little bit evil, so you always play yourself at a slightly dumber pitch than you
Yes.
are, and that way
You're-
you
you're-
think
the
you
Brown
have-
You're
sound.
Edward Norton in The Score, where you're pretending to be a mentally handicapped person or a challenged person, but you're actually speak perfect English.
You're
think
Adam
you're hyper-
Carolla in The Ringer.
Yeah. I thought that was Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville.
Damn it.
But you're Adam.
We'll take it. Hey,
You're
Adam Carolla.
you're hyper intelligent,
Thank you.
and I think
This is a win-win for me kind of conversation
I think
in
this
a way.
is also criticizing you because I think
It's only
it needs-
criticizing if
Because
I
you're
take
using your
But you're
intelligence
saying he
for bad.
represented your part of the party, which is your support.
it. He was all
Oh,
over.
let's
He-
go back to the party.
yeah,
If
can
you,
I
if
ask?
you want to get really fucking honest here, because I was letting you have your narrative.
That's fucking
I was
fine,
letting him
dude.
have
Let's
his
fucking do
narrative.
it. I don't give a
but
shit,
This is
dude.
like, dude, this is like when Tony goes to
party
Janice's
wasn't
house
fun.
and is like, hey, remember that you have a son? And she gets him all riled up. This is the real narrative if you want to get fucking honest.
Yeah, we can get honest.
Okay?
Yeah,
I was on the
waiting for you
phone
to get
for
honest.
like 10 to 20
That's
minutes
fucking
tops.
bullshit.
No,
We
I
were
remember
both
that.
90 minutes.
You were fucking Hugh Hefner around. You had friends everywhere. I wasn't leaving you in the corner, and you were making eggs or something. You were cooking something,
the
and I
Greek
stayed with
Easter
you.
staple.
Eggs.
Literally, I'm by myself making more food, making more lamb.
with a bunch of people in the.
By the way,
kitchen.
I'm fully Greek now. I got lamb on a big stick. I'm shaving it
yeah,
off. No, I don't. But
Brendan on the phone under it.
yeah. Yeah, what's up? I'm not doing nothing.
keep shaving.
I'm scribbling.
Keep
I'm
shaving.
scribbling diner
Yeah, yeah.
orders on a piece of paper.
Give me 1 second. Can I get a refill?
There's a garbage bag around him.
Diet Coke. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to get real, you were fine. You showed no room. You showed
fine
no.
because I'm a social. I'm a social
Butterfly.
I don't think I'm a social butterfly, but I'm a social person, and I'm entertaining people who are
I
coming to my
stayed with
house.
you to the very end. We hung out.
I think we can. We can talk about why you stayed to the very end.
Why did I stay to the very end?
Well, I don't actually think it's. I don't even know if it's good to talk about.
Oh,
but I
okay.
feel like
Okay.
you. But I feel
All
like
right,
you
all
didn't. I feel like you didn't have a choice.
Luke, are you ready for the onslaught of 7 negative comments that are
bring it
coming
on,
for
baby.
you?
I think they're going to side with
Yeah,
me.
you. Well, I'll call him
You'd
off.
think that.
I'll call him off.
You call off those dogs right now. You call up those.
Stand down, Saggets. Well, if I've hurt any one of you in any way,
Oh,
just
are
know
we done?
I am very sorry.
No, you were about to launch into a whole thing.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, I mean, I just wanted to. You were not on the phone for 10 minutes. I mean, I'm sure these guys remember. These were long phone.
I remember
calls.
Greek Easter.
I do remember you.
Yeah.
I remember you getting off the phone.
I don't
I
think they
remember
were that
you
long.
saying, I'm at Luke's, don't worry, it's nothing important.
I did not say that.
You
These
did.
are all lies.
You did.
This is
You said it's like some
fake news, people.
You
This
said
is
to
fake
me,
news.
Don't go into Trump. You can't win me over with Trump.
you actually didn't know what the party was. You said it was a knuckle hair convention.
Yeah, I went. I walked in. There was all up to my knees. I was like, "What is it?"
I'm at some like Arm Hairs Anonymous or something. I don't know. I got shot.
Arm hairs.
He's running his hands through arm hair like Gladiator when he dies in heaven.
He's coming home.
We did play a game. What was that game? My son. What was that game we played? It was like with
enough to
eggs or
plow.
something.
Yeah, see, now
There
here's
is
where
an
we
egg
have to be a
hunt.
little careful because now I feel like you
Ignorant.
can't besmirch the traditions of
Yeah.
Greek Easter.
I'm not
Now you're just
besmirching.
egging them on.
You know, I've
wanna
converted from Judaism to Greek Orthodox, and I take this very. No, I'm kidding. But I
I
do.
saw you dancing out in a circle out there.
Well, we love to dance in a circle.
We love to dance in a circle. Greek Orthodox Trump. We love to dance in a circle, people. We love it. We love eggs.
Break a plate.
My girlfriend says, break a plate. I said, wow. Wow, this is Greek Orthodox.
Got a little
plate in a napkin.
Got a little pieces to pick up.
Got a lot of arm hair, people. We love the arm hair. We do. We love it. It stops germs. Wow.
What I was gonna say was the tradition is that the reason I was boiling eggs is everybody grabs a hard boiled egg and we all knock it against each other.
Oh.
And so
Yeah.
I knock side to side with you guys knock side to side. Whoever's is uncracked, you guys are uncracked, you go against each other head to head.
Yeah.
And then whoever has the
fun.
uncracked egg at the end.
I mean, Brendan wins automatically.
Well, I
That's why
ate
he's
my
there
egg
to the
before
end,
they-
right? Because you're bumping an egg into a sack pillow.
Brendan
I
ate
ate-
the egg like a snake.
I ate the egg. Someone came up to me and I'm like, I need another egg.
It was covered in dye.
Yeah. He's got a green tongue.
Like yellow stripes all over my.
That's so funny. I didn't know about the egg thing. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I think I'm really overselling how Greek Orthodox I am. I felt
No, and then
offended.
you
There's been a lot of overselling.
Then you
I'll
walk
tell you
around
that.
the table once and you're engaged.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
A lot of fun.
That's what happened on Full House.
But if you're new to the podcast, this is pretty much what we do. But we also like to answer questions that you guys send us. Isn't that nice? Isn't that neat? And if you'd like to get priority to send us questions, you can go to patreon.com/scenariopod. And for $5 a month, you get priority over these Instagram looky-loos, okay? And also, not only that, but you get a ton of content. 300,000 hours, I heard. Was it 300 hours?
Over 300.
Wow, over 300 hours of content. You can't beat it. So let's get into some questions. First time asker Alex the Truck says, what is your perfect 4th of July meal?
Great question.
Now, I feel like we should go to Feeney for this.
Why?
Whoa.
Because he's the grill master?
Because I'm trying to win back his love. And I know he loves food. And I know a lot about you.
And then after me.
I know a lot about the things you love.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You know the things
Well,
I don't love.
You know he
I did send you a picture of my haircut.
Oh, but you
I
didn't
thought of
send
you.
him the
I did think of
important
you.
picture.
That's true.
Any three of them. Then he goes to Luke next and he's like, and I'm trying to win back Luke, so I'm going to you second.
Yeah. And to be real, I'm trying to lose him.
Don't worry.
You just did.
Word.
Yeah.
It's coming. Nicole, you still with me?
For now.
For now.
Nice. Thin ice.
Oh, and
That's
for
not
you,
good for
that's
me.
even thinner.
I hope the ice is in a Coke.
Oh.
Like
Water?
a Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Perfect 4th of July meal. This is all you. Feeney, go.
I'm wanting a slow cooked, some chicken drumsticks and all that are on the grill, low heat, seasoned really well, just kind of low and slow kind of thing. I want a couple of those on the plate. I'm gonna have a hot dog because it's legally required by law. I'd like
Got
that
it.
to be grilled a little
Legally
a little,
by law.
yeah. In my world,
They will
in my America,
enforce
it is. And then even a little burnt, perhaps on
I
the
like
grill.
it
I
burnt.
like it. I need the
gotta be
snap.
burnt.
Love the crisp. Burn it up. And then
What's on this hot dog?
just mustard. But the bun is toasted for 10 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotta have it toasted.
So, and then what?
I come.
And then, I think you just did. My shoes are sticking.
Why is it bad to have ketchup on a hot dog? Like
It's
I've just watched like
Who says that?
Bourdain, that dead douche. But
Yeah,
he's just
it's
like,
like,
you walk away from him immediately if they,
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Dude, I'd love to picture heroin coming out of something like that, where it's like,
I mean,
what are those, like
I
an
think-
insulin? No, I mean, you have to, I guess so.
yeah,
Like,
that's literally how you do it.
Yeah, it just doesn't have that hydraulic pump.
yeah, I need like you're waking
You
me
can
up
always
from
do
death.
that.
You know what it's akin to? It's akin to putting A1 sauce on a steakhouse steak. It's that.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where people are like, you can do it, and it's not. It can enrich the flavor, but you're also destroying the thing of the flavor.
I like ketchup on it.
I really do have
And
like
mustard.
some opinions on this stuff, but I find food pompousness to be one of the most killable offenses. Like just anybody that has a real hard line about any kind of food,
Right.
I want to lop their head off with a fucking lawn
Well,
shear.
there's people who have opinions about food like I do, which I feel like I'll be like, no, I can see why that's a thing. I would never do it because obviously, but then you have other people that we know and you produce comedy shows with sometimes that have like an opinion of if you don't do this
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
or if you even
That's what I'm
even if you
talking
have
about.
the norm, like you're a fucking idiot. Like that's the approach of like that. Yeah,
Don't
those
get
people
mad
are
at me.
insufferable.
Don't get
Yeah.
mad at me for the kind of pizza I like.
Yeah,
I just found out.
Right.
I just found out something about myself with you saying that. Is I am a psychopath, but it's
Oh.
almost entirely because any recommendation I'm taking as an insult that I didn't know about it before them.
right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So that it's lighten up.
Have you watched
a
The Patriot?
subconscious? Not yet.
Mel
It's
Gibson.
lighten up
Yeah.
a subconscious.
I just had this conversation with someone. People are not watching The Patriot.
It's thank you very much. Especially
I mean, if
this
there's
guy.
any day to
Dude,
watch
this
it,
is
it
so
was
crazy. I
yesterday.
just had this
Yeah.
conversation 2 days ago where I literally the exact same thing where someone was like, I just told him to watch The
First
Patriot.
of all, The Patriot is
He
a
refuses to
psyop.
watch.
I'm on to Mel Gibson's new film, which dissects all about kid trafficking. So
It's in the document.
It's like a doc / reenactment.
And he brings
/
back
his
Jim
wet
Caviezel.
dream. Yeah, Jim Caviezel.
Oh.
But
Bees man.
The
I-
Jesus.
it is. It's crazy how people haven't seen that film though, especially ones.
Yeah.
How much would Mike like that film? Do you
Of course I would.
I
and
think
I'm not.
you would
I'm,
love it.
The reason why I'm not watching The Patriot has one just been because I haven't watched any movie. Like I haven't been home to watch a movie, and I've also forgotten entirely about it. Every time you've said, "Have you watched it yet?" I'm like, "That's right, I wanted to watch."
Have
that."
you watched any movies before, like since then? Like, have
Yes.
you been like, oh, I'm going to turn
Many.
on a movie?
No, but I've watched season 9 of Alone because that's new, and that's what I'm doing.
9 or the full season?
No,
10
I'm on
episodes?
episode 6.
And how long
So
are the
6
episodes?
hours.
Yeah.
6 hours of stuff. So you could have
That's
watched
like
the
2
Patriot
Patriots.
almost 3 times.
I would wait, honestly, until your son is of the age where you feel it's appropriate he can watch The Patriot.
Oh, you can't watch it with him.
But I saw it when I was like 7.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's way too young. What?
yeah.
I remember I saw.
I think it's rated R.
Oh, it's big time radar. I saw The Patriot before we went into The Patriot. They were doing the Pepsi challenge at the movie theater, and the guy had like a big. All right,
Rated R.
yeah. So I did the Pepsi challenge. Had a big cup.
Did
of
you
Pepsi.
win?
No, I didn't.
He
They
guessed
got
it
me-
was
They got me
Sprite.
good. Yeah.
He went, purple Fanta?
They just throw it in his face.
But I had a big novelty Pepsi ball, and I went and saw The Patriot and just saw like
Pepsi
Mel
ball?
Gibson stabbing people in the throat.
And the
stuff.
hatchet in the river.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty rough.
Frequent, explicit, unrelenting battle violence. That's why you have to watch it.
What is it
Wow.
streaming on right now? If I know that,
Unrelenting.
Unrelenting. I
I
gotta
might
be
watch
honest.
it again. And
That sold me.
It has the greatest, one of the greatest scenes and one of the most over-the-top scenes in cinema history, wherein one of the penultimate battles of the film, Mel Gibson, who has run out of weaponry and there's nothing left to do, but he sees his enemy, grabs the American flag, and in slow motion charges
Yes,
it at him
dude.
and stabs.
I don't know if
And then
I
he eats
should
a
watch
burger.
this.
It's
Actually, I
the
don't know
great-
if I should.
Because
Why?
is he
This might
screaming too
activate-
much?
This might activate something in me that
Yeah.
can never be reversed.
It's
It's you running with a rainbow flag.
Right at my father-in-law. Put it in his chest. He turns to dust like a fucking vampire. But it's just
That's so.
not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah. He Obi-Wan's it.
So mesothelioma coming out.
I almost said the worst thing, and I'm
Oh.
so glad I pulled up.
Good for you. Because I think you telepathically said it to me, or I'm just thinking crazy shit.
Ugh.
Gotta have the hot dog. Gotta have a burger. Gotta have chicken.
Sides.
Oh,
I'll take some Costco like potato salad in a big, like I'll take
I'd
like
have
cheap
potato salad.
bucket potato salad.
Potato salad. I like
That with
homemade.
Mac salad.
Like
too, right next to it.
a potato salad that you have to open up with like a wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about the like the Hanks or whatever the baked beans is? I feel like baked beans is part of it. Just
Baked
having a little
beans,
side.
yeah.
I've never been a baked beans guy, but I respect it.
You have to have them on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put them on the plate, but you don't eat them.
Yeah. Out of respect. You
just
put
have
them on
to-
the plate.
I was at
They just
something
have to flavor
yesterday.
your dog bun, the bottom of it.
Sure,
Totally.
yeah,
It's a good dip.
Get
know?
it wet.
I was out something yesterday where the guy making the barbecue made lamb, made like little lamb thing.
Like at Greek Easter.
Yeah, like me.
Like at Greeky, we love lamb.
My dad,
You
my
would have
dad
known they
refuses
had
to.
If I wasn't on the phone with you guys,
He's like, I brought Five Guys. I was eating in the
Yeah,
laundromat.
I was eating Oreos.
My dad refuses to watch the hot dog eating contest because they put ever since they started putting the buns in water. He's just like, it's not right.
That's a PED.
we can't do that.
I got it.
We can't. He's like,
That guy-
it stopped.
I love that it got canceled, and then Joey Chestnut's like, "That's not happening. We're doing it anyway."
Yeah.
And people like fought floods to do it, and then he did 62 of them, which is like, and people are pissed because he did over 70 once, and now he did 69 last year. So they're like, "He's fucking on the back nine."
Didn't,
You're like,
didn't like four
hilarious.
people die from electrocution?
I hope so.
did they? I didn't hear.
People
that.
were definitely
Single person.
hospitalized for being
Oh,
electrocuted.
I didn't hear that.
If they're fighting tooth and nail to go see a bunch of fucking morons swallow wet hot dogs,
Yeah.
then maybe an electrical cord in the water.
Yeah.
is the worst.
it's,
Yeah.
it's also
They
like
need it.
so
They
hot.
need it. It would
And
be
Tinfoil
mercy.
shirts.
Nice
how
little
many?
reset.
How bad?
Yeah, they're wearing their yearly tinfoil shirt.
Yeah.
How bad
To the tinfoil store.
must the how bad must the second place, the guy who ate 59 hot dogs and gets nothing.
Oh, yeah.
With Joey Chestnut, they go, how did he eat 62 hot dogs? And his stomach, he must be
So
full for
true.
weeks. It's like, yeah, but he wins like tens of thousands of dollars. He
Right.
gets sponsorships. He gets to go around. There's just like another part of
Yeah.
his circuit
Yeah.
that he gets to add to his belt. He's making money off that. You're like, the second place guy? The third place guy
Peter
is
X.
just like,
Does he get relegated to like the Hebrew Franks League? Like, are they out of
Ballpark National?
Yeah, they gotta go.
he's got to do minor league baseball stadiums.
That's hilarious.
Go from Champions League to whatever is under.
Yeah.
But
La Liga.
that guy, Eater X, he always comes in like third or fourth for like 20 years.
That's his name. Eater.
So does that guy Booker, that rapper that's always there, the
First of all,
giant guy who
it's-
kind of looks
it's
like
all-
oh, yeah.
Pays on Love?
Joey
Yes.
Chestnut, it's all a horseshit ruse since they just booted Kobayashi out of competition.
Right.
The
Right.
guy could just beat anybody rapidly. What did he do? Steroids or something like that? As if that helps
No,
anybody do anything?
they kicked him out because he
he's
didn't want to
Asian?
be exclusive.
Yeah, he was a
because
nationalist.
He didn't want to be exclusive to the Major League Eating.
Oh, right.
They were
right.
like, you can only do Major League Eating events, and he was like, no, I'm going back to Japan, and then every Nathan's hot dog eating contest, I'm gonna be at one neighborhood over
Yeah.
eating my own hot dogs.
Whoa.
Does he do that? Was he in Brooklyn yesterday?
Yeah, and he does that. Yeah,
He really does it?
What do you eat?
There was a 30 for 30 about it.
Oh, I didn't.
Whoa, that's
I don't
so
know what he
cool.
ate.
How many
I don't know
does
what he
he
ate
eat?
yesterday.
Yeah, I was
Can
going
we
to
find if Kobayashi ate yesterday, Nicole? And if so, what
How
that
many
real
he ate?
record
Well,
These
what
guys
does
don't believe
Kobayashi
me.
have for
Well,
breakfast?
that also like
Can you
I
Google
kind
that?
of like I understand the thing of like that's bullshit kind of thing for Kobayashi, but also like if you're in the NBA, you can't be like, yeah, I'm playing in the NBA, but then I'm going to go play wherever I want
Yeah, but
around the
you're
world.
you're also paid to be exclusive. That's the whole point.
That's what
where-
he gets.
How
paid,
much
right?
money was
how much
was sitting on the
he's
table?
probably I guarantee whatever they were offering is not as much as whatever Japan is whatever Japs are offering them over in Godzilla.
all right. Let's go to another question. Oh,
The phone's hot.
yeah. Ow!
Yeah. Michael Cannon's
calls are
opinion does
coming
not
in.
reflect that of our own.
You talked over the worst part. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this one comes from NBH Podcasts. That's a fun name. If you could change the ending to one movie, what movie would you pick and how would you change it? I'll tell you what, I was thinking about this exact thing and I'll wait.
I'm going to do it as a
You'll have to read
surprise.
the
I'll
question
wait
again
till-
too.
Okay.
I'm going to do it as a surprise.
What are you going to do?
Throw this no-look pass of a full water bottle.
And I'm going to no look
Awesome.
catch,
Pass.
Yeah.
Awesome.
or it's going to hurt my face.
Or
Okay.
it might hit Luke in the temple with such force that he'll die. So
Yeah, this is close.
I'm hoping that
Put an apple on your head.
Kill me. Kill me now. Praying for
nobody
death.
knows. Could be any time.
I didn't even. think
Nobody
that was
moved.
coming. Yeah.
As soon as I brought it back, I was like, that was the one. I should've
All right,
done.
well, good luck listening to a question in this hostile environment.
I'm the only one that. Oh, are you going to throw it at Brendan too, Pops?
Are you gonna throw it at me?
Everybody's available.
I don't think the host should be like. I'm like the dungeon master. Like I'm not in this.
I've never wanted to throw a bottle at somebody more in my life.
I'm not in whatever bottle throwing podcast you got going on. Now I'm scared.
Go ahead.
Do you work at the Max in Saved by the Bell?
Was that their diner?
Yeah, your hair is outrageous.
When you wake up in the morning and
I think I'm gonna make it on time.
you don't like my haircut?
I do.
Because
I can still find it funny. Because it what? Because it's netted you a lot of respect out there.
Perfect timing.
Oh,
I don't like this
Caught me
game
going
though.
back. Now I'm going to throw it at someone hard.
Now it's a game, and I don't like the game.
What's the question?
It's a great question too.
We never ask it. Well, that's the podcast.
Yeah.
If you could change the ending to one movie, what movie would you pick, and how would you change it? And I was just thinking about this the other day.
Okay. Then go.
I did Zach Amico's podcast, and we watched Human Centipede, and I think I would change that movie to where those guys that doesn't happen to them.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Did
a
you throw
20.
up?
I was close, dude. But Zach and the other guests kept going, you okay, man? You all right? And I was like, I'm not passing out on a podcast. That's not happening to
But
me.
you were like
Is it that
gritting and
graphic?
you were like white knuckling it.
Dude.
Yeah,
He
I
shows the middle person.
No, I know.
and
I
the end
know
person.
the logistics.
It's
I get
ass
it.
cheeks
Yeah.
getting so. He stretches out their ass cheeks and sews it onto the cheeks. It's very brutal, and I would just change that whole movie to where their car does not run out of gas,
And also, if you,
and they get to their party.
if you, all, yeah, I just want to change Texas Chainsaw. I just want them to go be able to see that Leonard Skinner concert and
Yeah,
not break
that-
down in Bumblefuck, Texas.
That's it,
In
dude.
Hostel, I just want them to have a nice vacation backpack.
Yeah, for a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
Now
the cheap.
I do wonder with that. So if I mean the logistics of that. By the way, if they get a stuffy nose, they die.
Well, the whole thing is awful. Yeah, the doctor is definitely going to have to. Well, you just know that wasn't his. First of all, that wasn't the first time he's sewn asses to mouths, apparently, and you know it's just not going to be the last. Like they're a prototype for the humans. You know what I mean? So definitely, there's a situation where he's going to be like, oh, what if they get cold in the winter and he stuff a nose and I don't know, I can't
Change
German.
a bunch. But what
Yeah.
about if they were?
Just drill a hole in the nose.
Yeah, get a
Just
little.
cut the
He
nose
should,
completely off.
He should lose his license.
Oh,
Yeah.
he lost it.
Yeah.
He lost it.
Or at least
All
somebody throw out his RX pad.
I agree.
right. Yeah.
Give it to me.
That movie was so gross, dude. It's so sad.
And you almost threw up.
Yeah, and I'm getting kind of woozy right now, to be honest. I mean, what movies would you change?
Human Centipede.
You do.
I would change the end of Sound of Music to where the father gets tried for war crimes and executed in front of his children.
That would be add another song.
Yeah.
Firing squad.
Yeah, just
He's in the
just an ally firing squad
So-
lighting him up in front of the kids.
It's come to this.
Do re mi fa sol la ti.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
Luke.
Wow. I mean,
Movie?
geez, I would change the ending of movie I just watched yesterday, White House Down.
What is that? Is that Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman?
Close.
That's,
this is
Jamie
Gerard
Foxx.
Butler.
even
Gerard-
closer. So here's
Was it
what's-
Jamie
so
Foxx?
in the year
Let's keep guessing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hollywood.
You need two guys. I need
A-lister.
I need
It's a
two
black-
actors.
black
one
guy,
black guy,
white
one
guy?
white guy. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
What should I say?
Kevin Hart.
I don't know.
Do I say yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. Say yes. Okay.
Jamie Foxx is
So you got
president.
the you have the president.
Is it a
And
comedy or a drama?
It's
or
a
an act-
drama, and then I'll explain. Everyone who's listening knows, but
I'm not gonna guess. Yeah,
But you know there's going to be some comedy in it. You got Jamie
Oh, and
Foxx. in it.
actually-
he makes
no,
people laugh.
no. But here's what I'll
That
say.
could be
I
a
was
white person.
expecting.
Also no.
I was expecting him to be because he's literally a comedian.
Yeah.
But then there's the guy who's the
David
action
Koechner.
hero.
Is it John?
The guy who's an action hero. He's got kind of comedic chops because he had just done a
Cena?
big comedy action movie.
Is
Very
it John
close.
Cena?
The Rock.
Mark Wahlberg.
Is
Close,
it the guy
close.
who did Mike?
Go
Magic
younger.
Mike?
Go younger.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Let's
Wow,
go,
that
dude.
feels really good.
That does feel good.
Okay, so this is Channing Tatum.
That would be every podcast if nobody had a producer.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was when they were making movies about people trying to blow up the White House.
Yeah, so in the year 2013, White House Down with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx came out, and also Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah.
That's the
with
Gerard Butler vehicle.
Gerard Butler, and I want to say Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so.
And it was the same movie, literally, except Olympus Has Fallen is North Korea, and White House Down is like disgruntled Secret Service.
But there was another one in the White House that came out
There's many
that
in the-
year.
You know what else
Olympus
is
Has Fallen
disgruntled?
has a bunch of sequels.
Another good disgruntled Secret Service movie is Sinbad's First King.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the shootout in the mall.
Yeah, it's really really ahead of its time.
Was
Considering trying to gun down a child in a mall.
was Sinbad in
That's much more 2020s.
It's true.
was Sinbad in Blank Check, or was that another guy?
How dare you?
Is that another guy?
Yeah, it's a total different
That's
guy.
Tone Loc.
Yeah,
Tone
Tone Loc
Loc.
was the bad guy in Blank Check, and also the good guy. Well, the good woman
Ace
was
Ventura.
Duff something. She actually grew up on the same block as my mother. She's fucking
Oh, wow.
Fortunate name,
smoking
Duff.
hot. I forget Duff Keegan or something like that, but she was real hot in the 90s.
Blank Check, I mean, is a super under. Oh, I would maybe change the end to Blank Check.
Where he gives it all
To where
back.
he gets gunned down for war crimes.
Yeah, he's shot in the mall.
He gets shot down and then falls down that water slide. The rest of the
Did I ever
Fills
tell
with
you
blood.
guys when I was in like second or third grade, our teacher wanted us to write like a small page about our house and like describe our house, and I described the house from Blank Check.
That's so sad.
And my teacher was like, "So, well, you got a water slide from your room into the pool, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, it's crazy."
I mean,
Check on the ground.
it's Syosset, so it's probably not that far.
Yeah, they were like, "You only have a white water slide, a white."
Oh, you have only one water slide for whites only? Is that what you were just saying?
I have two
Fuck,
water
man.
slides. I have two water slides.
Is that what you were just saying?
No, I meant to say water, and I said white.
But you probably did know kids with a water slide in their room
in their room?
or in their house, in their pool.
No way.
You
That's
definitely had
crazy.
friends with
In,
the slide.
on Long Island? No.
You definitely had friends with
That's
indoor
a problem.
with
I
an
don't
in-ground pool.
think
An
so.
in-ground
I knew
pool that
I
had
knew a kid with
slide.
I knew a
I
kid with
just had
a-
upper middle class.
a
It was
pool
like,
with a jumping board.
yeah, it
diving
was
board.
pools in the
Diving board.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. dude.
diving
Jumping
board.
Jumping board.
Well, I
gotta
did
go to
know
the
it.
hospital.
Yeah,
I
you
knew
like-
a guy
I
with
did
a
that.
Were you an
diving board.
anti-summer kid though? Were you just like inside all the time? Like,
No,
did
I
you
went
like,
out,
no?
but I would be uncomfortable. I had to learn how to like be hot. I had to learn how to love to be hot and be like the sun is
Temperature
Yeah, because I was fat kid, so I was like I would like
uncomfortable.
I didn't want to take my shirt off ever.
T-shirt in the pool.
I'm always sweating here. I did t-shirt in the pool for a little bit, and then I remember it hitting me going, "Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah.
And that was just like, just galaxy.
That was the
brain.
sound of the water spilling over the sides of the
They
pool.
would-
People are
they always put
cut to one of those.
yeah.
Cut to one of those tsunami footage of people at the beach running. And it's like,
yeah.
Guy in a bucket hat. Get out of the water.
The Statue
cars
of
are
Liberty.
overturning.
The Statue of Liberty is under snow. It somehow changed the weather.
Dennis Quaid, I'm coming for you, son.
You see cruise ships turning upside down. The origin of Poseidon.
Oh, that was my first Emmy
fun.
Rossum crush.
Emmy Ross.
Oh,
He's
day after
hot,
tomorrow.
Stuck in the library with her.
Yeah.
Is Emmy Rawson
Ridiculous.
in Shameless?
Shameless, yeah.
Oh, she is
some of the
so
best
attractive.
softcore sex scenes in any recorded medium.
Dude.
And she's a Knicks fan.
These actresses, they just know that when they're like banging on tape, they just do that hip thing, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing.
And
It's like,
so fucking hot.
Are you
dude.
even good? Because I could look good fucking for the camera, but I don't even know if I do that in real life.
You're holding your website up.
Yeah, you put I am my Canon over your track as you're swiveling your
You guys are
hip.
getting fucked by Michael Shannon in 8 Mile.
As you're pretending to have an 11-inch dick with your rotation.
I think I would change the end. I'm sorry, I'm doing this
You
like
go, Elf?
yeah. I'm doing this great bit about Titanic right now, but I feel like at the end of
How dare
Titanic
you.
would be a great
Yeah, if the
great-
ship
It'd be a
lasts.
great, no, if the guy would just saw it earlier, no, and then we just had to see the drama play out of the love triangle.
that's what I wanna
just want to see
see.
more of the
Yeah,
love triangle.
more
Luke
car
has no
sex
idea
scenes.
what's going on.
It would be great if Rose died, if Rose was the one, if he got on the boat and then he just kind of not only like got her
Yeah.
off it, but was like, I need to do what I do to survive. That's why I'm poor and I'm still alive.
Right.
And then he kind of like swims in the door away from her and she's like, please. And he's like, bitch, stop being so clingy. You have to go back to your husband.
She Mufasa's him. He's like holding on to the fucking door, and
Yeah.
she just goes, "Long live the king."
But with the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want him
Oh,
to do
him
that to her.
do that? Yeah. He goes.
I
You
feel-
wanted to kill yourself.
Yeah, I feel like she'd also be like,
Technically, this isn't really fair. I saved your life. You should die.
yeah, and be like, you know what? I had a good run, and now I appreciate. Thank you for showing me one last, one
Yeah.
great like.
Can you do it as Leo?
And here, take my
I was
necklace.
here with
and then
I was here with Rose and
Oh,
Marty Scorsese.
That's so
and
good.
He likes it. I don't
Oh,
think they
huh?
like
What
it.
is it?
They don't like it?
Hey, that
That's
was
my
his
Leo.
Leo.
Oh,
Hey, Rose, give me the.
Oh.
Now it's like
Danny
it's very
Zuko?
Jewy. I don't know. Yeah, it's
What?
very-
When you
it was
said
like
Rose,
it was very like
initially, it
Woody
was really
Allen.
Good.
Yeah, Rose. No, I lost
you
it
lost
because I'm trying.
Let it go.
It's
Let
the
it
only
go.
reason you're saying that is because the way he says Scorsese.
Marty Scorsese.
That's literally it. Say
That's
another
really
sentence.
it.
Say anything else, but don't say Marty
Say Killers
Scorsese.
of
Say
the
anything.
Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
that's not bad.
Killers of the
That's
Flower.
not bad.
I mean, that's
the
one of
Marty
the best
Scorsese.
impressions
It's like
I
a
mean,
young Jack.
To me, it sounds like Christian
Oh.
Slater.
Yeah.
It
Or
sounds like
Jack
just-
Nicholson.
Jack
yeah.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
It's very Jack Nicholson.
does sound like
Christian Slater is a
Slater.
literal tracing of Jack Nicholson.
My
Yeah,
TikTok.
say the A guy.
My
No,
TikTok.
but it doesn't sound like Jack Nicholson. It's not.
Sorry, I
there,
hit my
sweetie?
fucking
Marty
thing. No one was listening to my
Scorsese.
TikTok thing.
I saw Christian Slater walking by Stand Up New York.
Oh my
Now,
God!
that's a
Was he
story.
mobbed by fans?
Yeah, me.
It's just
Mr. Slater. I'm shot with a big bow.
he's like, yeah.
Arrow.
Through the hand.
Yeah.
Speaking of hands, why don't you use your hands to give us some 5-star reviews? It's real easy, everybody. Just pick up the phone, start typing, start giving us some reviews, start subscribing to the podcast, and if you don't, and tell your friends, show them our best episodes. Just let's get this fucking army going, and I'm petering out. Plus, you can also see us on the road because we love our first baby is stand-up comedy, and we would love for you guys to come out. Luke Mones, what do you got coming up, man? And what do you want to plug? Oh, and he says, hold on 1 second. So I'm just
All right.
gonna.
Plug
oh,
our
and
Algonquin.
there you go. Oh yeah, come see us at the Algonquin Theater in Manasquan, New Jersey. It's going to be so fun. Our shows are like crazy good. People get the things that we see people how they react to us answering the questions. I know this sounds like a little like look at us, but I didn't think these people could act like this. If that makes any sense.
Get very
People
riled
lose their fucking minds. They get so excited to ask us questions, and it's really a fun place, and the theater's big. So,
September 16th.
September 16th. Tickets on all of our websites.
Even Luke's.
Even
Luke,
mine.
put it on your website.
I will. Okay, August 3rd through 5th, I'm going to be headlining in San Diego. Don't Tell Comedy. And then August
You told.
August 17th, I'm going to be at also Don't Tell Comedy, headlining in Santa
Ruined
Rosa, California, which is in the Bay Area. And then also I'm going to be with old Joe List.
Oh,
This
You're like a
in-
handsome guy.
Oh, you're like a handsome guy. Oh yeah, by the way, I told Brendan that I
This
was
is another thing I did as a bad
Oh yeah,
friend.
well we've talked about that
We'll
in a
get
second.
into that.
Well, I'm going to be with Joe in San Jose the week after next, the 20th. I'm going to be opening for him the 20th through the 23rd of July. When does this come out? So buy tickets to that.
I don't know.
That's it's all California.
I don't know.
It's a whole California.
This isn't going out.
Like
is it?
it. Yeah, yeah.
California.
We actually do a lot of preamble before the show starts.
That's right.
This is the show now.
If you want to see me, MikeCannonComedy.com for tickets. In August, I'll be in Uncasville at Comics Roadhouse. B-Sag Daddy DeGod is going to be there as well. We will be on mushrooms. Both of us require a reset.
I do think that, yeah.
I think so too. And then, September 16th at Point Pleasant Beach, Algonquin Arts Theater. More stuff coming in, MikeCannonComedy.com for dates.
MikeFeeneyComedy.com. Go to my YouTube, youtube.com/MikeFeeneyComedy. I'm going to be in Aruba. If we have Aruba listeners, come to see me in Aruba.
Somebody's listening to this drinking out of a coconut on a hammock.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
meanwhile, if you're in New England and plan to vacation in Aruba, then Feeney will see you
Boy,
there.
line up the trip.
Dude, it is the tropical island of New England. That is what Aruba is. You think you're there for like some culture, and instead you're like, Darlene, put on your fucking SPF 100. Like, Jesus Christ.
Swim shorts and big dog shirts,
I
dude.
feel like you're at the beginning of the town.
And at I am Mike Feeney on all social media. Thank you very much. Come see us. Show. Goodbye.
Yeah, and at Brendan Sagalow, twitch.tv/sags2riches, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Once again, Rhode Island is coming up. I'm bringing Scott Chaplin with me August 24th, and we're working on a Seattle date right now. So if you live in Seattle, the suicide capital of the world, come see the suicide comedian of the world, baby.
But not before seeing me in Seattle at the Hereafter on September 7th. That's where
Nice.
Working on.
Oh, you're going to be there too? Brendan is going to be bumping me from the same
What's the
venue
date?
on September 17th.
Wait, you
Oh,
can't
that's when I'm
perform
doing
there.
it.
I'm gonna perform there.
I'm calling them.
We all show up.
Do not hire Luke Mones, or there will be great consequences. I know where
Who
live.
is this? You sound like you have done that before.
Sounded too good, dude.
Yeah, it sounds like the True Lies voice distorted.
Yeah, dude. That was the first R-rated movie I saw with my mom.
Ah,
Very weird movie to see with your mother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really
Oh, yeah.
sexy dancing.
great movie.
All
Yeah,
boned
so
up
there,
next to your mother.
there was a time, and this is another bad friend move, but but it worked out perfectly because you're still in the bag, buddy.
No, but he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Here's what happened. I told Brendan a funny story about my a moment I had with Joe, at
Which
like,
is such a perfect Joe List impression.
at like Chipotle, where we were getting food and nobody was in front, nobody was there at the Chipotle. Like, it was empty. It was like nobody was working there, and I like went kind of stepped it behind the counter and like into the back, and I was like, hello. And then someone finally came out because I like kind of went in the back.
Yeah.
And he was like, and then I came back and he was like, oh, you're like a confident, handsome guy. And I told Brendan
funny.
that.
And then I was hanging out.
No, hold on. Let me, because I feel it's my story to tell.
Yeah.
It is your story to tell.
Yeah.
I would never say that, but I do feel like in this instance it is.
It
Where
is.
I was
Dude,
with
you
you.
shut him
All right,
down.
I agree.
Because it was fucked up.
That was the same face
Was
a
it fucked
dog
up?
makes
I
after
don't know
it
if it
got
was
hit
fucked up.
with the leisure and arts section.
Yeah.
But it was like
That's
you
how I
should
feel.
know. You should know
That's
not
how
to
I
do
feel.
that. Where you were talking to Joe and you were like, Luke does a great impression of
It
you.
was one of those things where I was like, I wanted to.
First of all, I don't do an impression. It's
it
not like I
is
run
such-
around going, "Hey, how about Joe? I got an impression of Joe. Here we go. Here, sit. Are you sitting down?" It was a
yeah.
story I told.
But you weren't even there, so you don't know how I said
That's
it.
whatever, bro.
But did List confront you about it?
No, but
He didn't care.
He didn't care, but
It's one of those things where I was trying to fucking up that impression. I was trying to go, Luke is so fucking funny, dude. He does this impression that's like really.
But I don't
He
do
was
an
trying
impression
to,
of
he was
Joe.
trying to get you a
did.
job as Joe's in-house
and it worked.
impressionist.
It worked.
But I don't do an impression of Joe.
That's how they met.
Can you imagine? No, I don't do an impression.
No,
of Joe.
you
That's a
don't.
story
No,
I
you
told
don't.
where I just
And
had
Joe
do
to-
was
Joe's
like,
voice.
Joe was like, "Oh, really? He didn't care at all."
No, that's not, dude. That's not what you said. You
Knowing,
said,
knowing Joe,
What did
that
I
sounds
say?
like him. He probably just dropped it right away and never thought about it again.
He definitely.
no, dude. You told me what he said. You said
What
he
did
was
I-
like, "Oh God, really?"
Oh yeah, I think he did say that.
Dude,
night.
this is
and I was like,
kind of
"Oh,
upsetting.
dude,
The revisionist history
what
here is
Brendan
really
what
upsetting.
Brendan does.
this is a lot like
What-
phone
no,
call though
hang on,
because I
hang
wasn't
on.
on the phone with them
Hang
that
on.
long
What Brendan
at the Easter party."
What Brendan does, and he's not yet aware of, is the fact that Joe did that. Brendan took it in, said that to you, realized it has no impact on him, so it didn't happen.
Yeah. I thought it was
That's what it is.
That's a huge
I thought it was
impact on me.
self-perseverance, but you're saying
Yeah.
it's just
it didn't. Nothing happened.
I've been
no
kind
one
of,
else is.
I guess it is. Fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I've
no
been
one
kind of
else
living
is-
in the bit this whole episode. This is the first moment where I'm a little bit upset.
Okay,
I would
Oh,
say I'm
sorry.
a little bit upset because
sorry.
I was totally cool with it until you said it didn't happen because he was.
I don't remember it
How do I remember it and I wasn't there?
because it's your anxiety.
But it's not, I don't care.
Oh,
It's just,
creating memories.
Oh, you don't
But now you're
care.
gaslighting me into. Yeah, I'm using the word gaslight. You're gaslighting me into saying that
Wow.
I was more upset about it.
Wow.
You told me that he was like, oh God, really? And you were like,
Yeah.
no, it's okay, it's fine. And then you
That's
made
true.
him laugh.
That's
and
true.
then he said it was fine. It's never been an issue. This was months and months ago. But
He did unfollow me.
I
Yeah.
did tell you.
Was that new date you have with him already on the books, or is it a new?
I don't think he cares, but
He doesn't care.
But it's more the thing of I don't do it to say like I do an impression of Mike
Yeah.
would be like
I heard that, by the way.
Well,
I
what do
make
you call
fun-
it then?
I make fun of Mike.
do you-
behind
Yeah,
his
I
back.
would be curious to hear. what his
No,
impression is.
I never look at someone doing an impression of someone as them making fun of them.
No, but if you say
You're just
hey, Luke
mimicking a
does-
sound.
No, but if you say
so
Luke
you're
does-
celebrating Trump.
You better believe it.
we need him back in the White House.
Oh wow, you're like a super confident guy.
Wow, I saw you go in the back of the Chipotle. I said, wow.
Mac meat, tortilla.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I saw Luke. He went in the back of the Chipotle. He went right in the back.
You're not even. They
Said-
indicted me. I did everything right.
You just grab him by the tortilla. These people in the back of the Chipotle, they're all rapists. He said it, not me.
Guacamole.
He did say that.
No, that is very funny though.
Yeah.
I think that you might be onto something.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
It is.
What did I say?
About the
the thing.
it not
No, I know it is.
registering as a.
Brendan has it didn't affect me.
But what is that?
Amnesia.
Is that sociopathy?
No.
Or is that a?
No, that's trauma. That in a lot of Brendan has been under duress and under fire emotionally for a large part of his life. So he's only had to take on. He only has the capacity to take on so much.
I think that's probably.
Who's here for you, baby?
I think you're right.
Who's here
that's,
for you, baby?
That's therapy right there.
Yeah.
But look, it's all learning experiences because
I tried to teach you, but now you said
But
we had a
now
moment where you were like, "Oh wow, yo, you're right, dude. My bad. I got to own that.
Right,
like I
right,
shouldn't have
right.
done that." And then
Put
I was
the
like, "Yeah,
wall
because
back up.
because imagine he was upset about it." Because it's just not true. I wouldn't be like, hey, Joe, blah, 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 blah. You know, I was telling a story and just happened to, because we're all storytellers, I happened to use his voice in the story, just like
it was
any of us
perfect
would.
too. It was really good.
Stop
trying to butter him up.
I stand by
think
that.
so? Oh, hold on a second, guys. Brendan might be onto something.
You go, so you really think my Joe List impression is good?
Wow, I can't believe you think that.
Yeah, you told what I meant to say.
This
was that
episode
you
is
told
called
the
Brendan
story
Gets a
perfectly.
Talking To.
Nicole didn't get to plug, by the way.
Oh, Nicole,
sorry,
what you
Nicole.
got?
On the back end of this fight, Nicole's D-lines on Instagram.
It's a palate cleanser.
That's probably
There you
the
go.
best plug and most effective
Yeah,
one we did.
That's the one that people didn't 15 through.
Yeah, we should just have to sneak them in. We'll be in the middle of this scenario and be like, I think if I could change any movie, MikeFeeneyComedy.com for dates. And then, I'd probably change.
Your personality just lacks. I'll be in Phoenix at CB Live.
Yeah.
Is this the least amount of scenarios
No,
Yeah.
we have a
On record?
ton, dude. We,
No,
No, that we've
we've
done.
on record?
We
Yeah, I
didn't
think
do a
so.
single one last week.
we only did two.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one comes from Tanya. Who
I don't know
says-
if we're done.
okay. Putting it down,
I just
getting
feel
my
like-
talking to.
No,
I'll take it.
No, I just feel like I thought we had reached an understanding, but then you totally misrepresenting the story. I
Right.
think is significant.
Well, to be honest, that was my second time saying the story, so maybe I just
You forgot.
I just
it up.
forgot what it was.
But you punched it up to make
make
it
me look good.
because he
Yeah.
was initially. You told me he was like, oh God.
Maybe I blocked that out because of trauma.
and there's also just a pinch of narcissism in there.
Yeah,
Just a, oh God, the top fell off.
Well,
oh,
it's,
shit.
it's narcissism caused by trauma. you
Right.
see.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
it's all.
but-
I don't care.
unrelenting
Oh, no.
apologies.
I'm
to
trying
all
to be
of
nice. I'm trying to be empathetic and understand Brendan's plight because I understand what it's like to go complete blank slate and just forget about shit.
you. Right.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're all just human, man.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are less, some of us less.
Some of us are
others.
less humans. Some of us are lesser than. Some of us are two humans in a trench coat.
Or in a
Easy.
Theo Vaughn shirt.
Easy. What did you say? Oh, yeah, the Theo Von shirt. Hilarious. I wore this on Jay's show, the Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll, and I could just tell Jay was like waiting for the recording to begin. He was like, "Hey, recording, and we're here with Brendan in a Theo Von t-shirt."
Just plug in the other comics room.
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, I'll wear your merch. Like, give it to me for free." I need if anyone makes boxers, I need those.
They're Tim Dillon boxers.
Yeah. They come with little cameras inside.
It's just fake business over your small dick.
Okay, this next question comes from Tanya. Tanya says, "P.S. Today you are record." I love the pre-P.S. Is that a PPS? The pre-P.S.
The pre-postscript.
P.S. Today you are recording. It is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday!
Tannins.
Whenever this
Birthday.
comes out.
Tanya,
Our gift to
it's
you
your
is telling
birthday.
you where the hell to put your postscripts at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah. Hey, what, you know the English language is here for a reason.
Another year older, another time to learn where to use the PS. We just really
Right.
zero in on the
Is there
PS.
a P.S. before the?
Never.
No, there is not.
No.
It is,
What do they call
it is
that?
The most
like a
wrong.
preamble?
They call that a moron writing something.
I thought she was making a happy birthday, sweetheart. But I thought she was making a joke.
She is.
no, I
Trying
think
to
she's.
have a good time.
I think she's
Brendan-
trying to have a good
Brendan's
time.
fumbling the bag.
Okay.
She sent 2 questions, and that was her second question.
Oh,
Very intentional.
you gotta. All right.
What's your best shitty birthday story?
Luke, are you saying that Brendan's misrepresenting the story here?
Yeah.
I don't.
We're
think
not done here. Sorry, I took that from you.
okay.
What's your best shitty?
It's his catchphrase.
I took
Yeah.
your catchphrase from you.
I'm the one who brought the T-shirt.
Oh, we have Larry
Get him,
King.
you guys!
Don't you
Everyone
sick
in the
your,
comments sound off about how these guys suck ass.
Don't you sick your dogs on me. I'm so mean to your
Release
fans.
the hounds.
Get your sick dogs out of here.
They're dogs with bees.
When
They
they get
bark
mad, they
and-
bark and they shoot bees at you. Well, do your worst.
The bees are covered in mac sauce.
Yeah, they gotta release the robotic Richard Simmons.
That's so funny, man.
Oh shit.
What's your best shitty birthday story? Mine's that I thought it was. Oh, she says mine is that I thought it was the 4th until I was 6 because nobody actually told me what it was and just decided to celebrate it a day early for schedule convenience.
Oh, that's
That's got to do
wild.
something
That's
to
crazy.
you, dude. That's fucking
tough.
crazy.
That's terrible.
Oh my god.
that's like
parents are consolidating your day with a
Yeah,
national
it like
holiday.
somehow builds up in her head, and she mentally thinks she's like
Yeah.
14 years old.
There are those people that every time the explosions go off, like there are people I've seen a lot of like memes saying that they thought anyone who's born on the 4th of July thinks that all those fireworks were about them their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
Like-
she menstruates red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Well,
Possibly.
do you remember your shitty birthday?
That would be
My
sick.
shittiest birthday.
Shittiest birthday.
I don't know. I've never really had like a crazy good birthday. The last birthday party I ever had, I saw Ninja Turtles 2 in the movie theater, and I think I was like 6.
That's funny. That's the worst one you had. You're like,
It's not even
This
the worst. That was
movie
the best
sucked.
one. That was the best one I had because I actually had one. I think, I don't think I ever had. All my birthday party memories are of somebody else's birthday. I had like family and a strawberry shortcake, and that was it.
right.
And then I don't think I've ever done really anything for my birthday.
You have many times, and we've been to multiple of your birthdays.
Oh, for me, like I've had friend hangouts, but none of them are like,
Yeah.
none of those are like party. I don't know.
It's not sure they were.
When?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
When we would do, when you had the birthday party at your house?
No, Nicole has since made up for any of my lack of celebration as a child. Like she's thrown me like 4 surprise parties, and I'm surprised
wow.
every time.
that's great.
Yeah, so she's done that, and I had the Conor McGregor documentary preview screening at my apartment.
That
for
was-
my,
yeah.
that was.
Sick.
Were you invited?
Yeah. I
showed up-
I
showed
iced
up-
you.
That was
Yeah, he
Brendan's
showed up at
that
the
was
end with the
first
ice.
appearance of
Yeah.
Brendan.
Yeah, I was starting to get into the groove. No, I think by the time we were icing each other, we were best friends.
Yeah. I'd love to go back to that time, but
that
don't know.
forgive us for anything. You know what I mean?
Come back to it. I definitely I have a birthday where there was like a screaming family fight that resulted in hitting and stuff, but I don't remember it because I definitely
I had a Christmas like
blocked it
that.
out. Yeah.
What about you? Ugh.
I had I don't really remember it, but I think I also didn't have that many birthday parties as a kid. I remember there's like a photo of me on like my 5th birthday, and there's a birthday clown there, and his name was BJ.
John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, for his services?
Yeah, his name. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, literally, it's like his name. He had BJ on his hat, and he's just like this creepy dude with like a big beard, and he put spinning plates on my. He gave me those sticks and put spinning plates on them, and like I just have this like really stressed, horrible look on my face, and there's just a clown behind me named BJ, which is like such a horrible. It's horrible. And anyway, I don't really remember that. Talk about trauma, but
Do you have that picture?
Is that him?
Is that you?
oh my god, that could be BJ.
BJ the clown.
Get it away! Get it away!
I'm kidding.
That is
Wait,
him.
start pulling your
That's
hair.
exactly
Wait,
him.
dude, it's so funny.
You
Like
described him perfectly.
it's like the end of Big Fish, where it's like, wow, he was totally right. It's slightly different than he described.
There's a giant at your birthday party.
You guys carried my dead body into a lake.
I love that movie.
That is such a good movie, dude.
Yeah, that is BJ. Hey, Nicole, how did you find that?
He looks ageless. Like he looks. What is he? 40
Cole,
here?
never tell him.
Nicole's the girl in that picture.
you,
That's Luke, actually.
do you guys see that? I'm there's pee all over the floor.
That's a really nice picture. Is the picture of you when you were 5? Is it as good as that picture? Like quality?
Is there a red curtain behind you?
It's like in a dimly lit kitchen, and he has his hand. He also has his hands on my shoulders, and I'm spinning 2 plates, and I look terrified.
We gotta get this picture, dude.
Yeah, I'll try to find it. I'll try to find
We'll
it.
put it
but
on the Instagram.
I think it's actually with the district court right now.
Evidence.
Yeah, it's in
What's
the
with
evidence.
the mouth? I don't understand. Why is it like a fake lips?
Hey Nicole, can we get a location on BJ? I think you'd look at the sex offender registry. You can find me.
So he's just a little red dot.
Allegedly.
The face paint is just the weirdest part. The white is just so randomly it's just masking tape over his eyebrows so he could put his eyebrows 1 inch higher.
Well, it looks like
So true.
It looks like
do
Do
he's
that?
something with the eyebrows, BJ. For
It
crying
looks
out
like he started almost going blackface, and then he's like, "I'll just be a fucking clown."
I just decided halfway.
Yeah.
I've never seen a clown
Yeah,
with a beard.
Clown.
Clowns don't really have facial hair.
have
Yeah.
beards. It's
He
so
looks like, hey, I'm BJ the clown.
It's like Artie Lang in a man.
Yeah.
I'm at the Borgata after this birthday party.
Nicole, how did you find that? Oh, where it is. Hell yeah, dude.
That's your worst one. That a clown.
Well, it's just
came?
my
That's
only.
so funny.
I also never had birthday parties. That's my own. That's like my only
Right.
birthday party memory. But is this in Portland, Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's BJ for sure. Fuck me, dude.
Probably did. He pulls it out right out of
Dude,
his
I would love if you got a cease and desist from
Dude,
BJ.
BJ, the only toothless clown there is.
It's my only birthday party memory. Is that?
Yeah, how you were throwing a lot of birthday parties, I bet.
No. I'm actually the same way. Like I remember birthday parties. We did have there was a lot of cousins that had a lot of the people in the family had birthdays during the same 3-month span. So all the family would get together and have they go happy birthday, Juliet, Brendan, Olivia, do that kind of
yeah.
shit.
Ooh. Sorry.
Yeah, that's like when Kevin Hart said "wow" to
I know. Wow. He goes, damn.
All of my teen birthdays until my older sister went to college, but all of them were right when my sister was in the play. So her play premiered on the night of my birthday. So all family would be there, and they'd all be with my sister.
Right.
They'd all be doing her hair, costume. My grandma through me a lava lamp and called me gay. And
They're like,
it's,
Mike, make yourself
literally
useful.
Nothing. Yeah,
stare at
nothing.
this.
Yeah, rubber feet.
Grab a headset and a clipboard. We're on in 5.
I have one
Backstage.
very specific memory that I could access even in this instance, and I think it was at this place called Spaceplex, which was a kind of indoor thing in Long Island where it was indoor jungle gyms and ice skating and arcade. It was Sports Plus kind of a thing, but its own version of that. So there was this giant, probably 3-story, because they're all in these Costco sized places that have really high ceilings.
Yeah.
It was in this 2 or 3 story structure that had all these rubber bands, like these giant
Oh,
thick
yeah.
rubber bands that were like kind of waffled, so you would have to like crawl
I
through
know
them, and you
those.
could crawl. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a mega McDonald's Playhouse almost.
Essentially, yeah, and you keep climbing up at the thing. So I remember climbing up there, but some of them are like, they're like 2 feet by 2 feet spaces. So like,
Yeah.
I remember one of my friends, I got so high up to it. I wasn't at the top yet, but I remember we had made like serious progress, 3/4 of the way up, and my buddy was coming up, and he was like, "This is sick," and he like went to grab the next one and missed, and just was like plinkoed
yeah.
all the way. I remember seeing
man.
him get smaller and like in an instant because he was just going. And I don't think he got hurt, but it was
Dude.
very
He
fun to
definitely
just
got hurt.
watch like him like rubber banding off the
They still have that exact thing in those things now. Crew climbs through those still. to
I'll
this
go
day.
on one right
Oh,
now.
my
Yeah, I know exactly
They're
where we
very
can go.
fun.
I got a spot.
you got one.
I got a space plug.
I had a pretty terrible birthday once, a really bad one. I had a surprise party by my first like girlfriend when I
Dervies?
was like 50. Oh no, my first girlfriend was this girl named Tanya.
Oh,
And
Wow.
we were 15 or whatever. And she threw me a surprise party, and it
where?
at my buddy Max's house.
Okay.
And he had a really nice house with a pool, and it was fun, but she was like distant, and I was like, "Oh, fuck, why is my, it's my birthday."
Yeah.
And then a couple of my friends are all having like little side conversations
Oh no.
where, you're just like, this doesn't really feel like a celebration of me.
This feels like
Feels like-
Brendan
Why does
doesn't know.
everyone-
Why does
party.
everyone stop talking as I walk up to them?
Dude, yes, everyone's like conspiring. I went to a conspiracy party against me. And it's like a theme. The theme was, let's talk shit about it.
Dude, your high school was an escape room.
Right. And I never got out. Anyway, like I remember climbing, he had this like child's clubhouse kind of thing. And two of my buddies were in there talking, and I like climbed up like the ladder, and I like looked at them, and I'm like, and they immediately were like stop talking. And I go, what's going on? And they're like, nothing, man. Obviously just talking about me. And I'm like, okay. Went right back down under.
Oh.
And then Jacob, of all people, were like, I got to tell you something right now. And I was like,
fuck, dude.
and I was like, oh, fuck. And he's like, Tanya is, well, I shouldn't be using names. Should I be using fucking names?
Yeah.
Doesn't
You're only
Tanya-
You're not using last names.
basically like,
Use her last name.
Tani.
Yeah.
use
We
their
just
social
said
security
Tanya.
numbers.
We just said a Tanya. It's probably her.
It's her, yeah. Stop writing in.
Yelling at your phone.
So you
Anyway, so basically they were conspiring, so she'd break up with me, and then like they would start dating another friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
And that's the birthday
so
I
she
found
threw
that out.
you. She threw you a party.
Yeah.
She
And then
went
my-
to all that effort
Yeah.
just to like more or less
She's a kid. I mean, we're all just
assuage her of
kids.
guilt.
she just wanted to, she
Yeah.
just was very conflict averse. She was like,
Yeah.
I'll throw him a party so that I mean to him so
Right.
that he breaks up with me so I don't have to do it.
Right,
Right.
right. She was probably like, why am I doing this?
And they were already hooking up.
I don't think so. I mean,
Oh, they were.
yeah.
We'll tell him anytime.
I really think they would be loyal, these two 50-year-old
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, usually when 35
I don't
friends
think
know
so.
about two people liking each other, it's definitely that they've never hooked up.
Most people have seen it.
I'm like, you smell so good. It's like his cum.
Jesus. Is that cum
Anyway,
curve?
yeah.
Is that curve cum?
Yeah, well, needless to say, I was surprised. That was the show, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next week. Thanks to our guest, Luke Mones. Follow him. We love you so much. Tell your friends.